So what is the mobile template? Well, it's an MVC4 site that is geared specifically towards mobile devices. You saw before that we had a traditional MVC4 site that we added mobile to and to make it work. So it worked for desktop browsers and it worked for mobile browsers. But this version of an MVC4 site template actually includes jQuery Mobile out of the box. It also implements jQuery Mobile in all the default views. So what this means is you get a jump start for your mobile development for your MVC site. So you don't have to go back and modify a desktop browser MVC site to work with mobile. But if you're still gearing for desktop development and for mobile development in the same MVC site, you still want to use an internet template or something else other than the mobile template. Where the mobile template comes in handy is that all of the views are already geared towards a mobile device, so you don't have to go and modify them to work with mobile devices. For instance, there's no index.mobile.ch.html with the mobile template. The main index page that's already there is already set up to work with mobile. So the entire MVC site is for mobile. So you don't have to do any extra work for it. So essentially after you set up the site, you say new site and select the mobile template. When you first build it without doing anything else, you can view it via the iPhone emulator, for instance, and you see that it's all ready to go. So that's a great thing about what the mobile template is, and that's new in MVC4, so real good thing. So in this demo, we'll do a quick spin of what the mobile template actually is and look like and how to get it set up. So in Visual Studio 2012, you can just go File, New, Project. Select ASP.NET MVC4 Web Application. We'll go ahead and give it a name, so we'll just say MVC Mobile Template. Hit OK. So here's where we select Mobile Application Template. We'll leave the engine as Razor. Just go ahead and say OK. So what this is doing is this is configuring an MVC4 site that will look at all appearances like a normal MVC4 site, but it'll be geared specifically for mobile development. So as you can see, the home controller is exactly the same as it should be. The controllers and the models in MVC4 or MVC in general are always the same as if there was a true MVC4 site. It's the views that are going to be different. So we'll go ahead and close the home controller. And we'll look at the global ASAX first. And as you can see, there's nothing different that's been added, because before we had to add like the bundle mobile config before to MVC4 to get it to work with mobile. As you can see, we don't have anything like that here. We just have the normal configurations. So that means that the mobile has been truly integrated into the site. So let's go ahead and close this. And the next thing we'll look at is our app start folder. And we'll look at our bundle config here. Let me minimize this. And as you can see in here, we do have a reference to jQuery Mobile and the mobile CSS right here. So that means that in our layout folder, we probably have those same references where we have jQuery Mobile and for the mobile CSS. So let's go ahead and go into our layout folder, which is under Views, Shared, and Layout. So here's our reference to the mobile CSS within the head tag. We have HTML5 attributes set up on our divs here. So that is a good indication that this is set up for mobile because we have those HTML5 attributes set. Down before the closing of the body, we are referencing jQuery, and then we have an initialization function being here, initializing the mobile AJAX enable, actually disabling it for that matter. And then we have jQuery mobile reference after the jQuery, so that's where the jQuery mobile is coming into play. And let's just go look at our index view in our home controller. And as you can see, it's very simplistic. It's not like the traditional index. So this is definitely ready for mobile. Again, it's got the HTML5 attributes here on the in order list and on the list object itself. So let's go ahead and run this, see what it looks like. Okay, so here you can see the out of the box mobile template at work. It's got the mobile CSS working for it. That's why it looks nice with the images here, and you can navigate around and do that stuff. So this is an example of the mobile template. But let's go ahead and add something to it, just proof that it's that easy to work with it. So one of the first things that we're going to do is go ahead and stop debugging. And we're going to go to Solution Explorer, we'll go to Models. We will create our project model here. Let's say products. And just quickly make a public class product, and we'll just say public int and ID public string name. Here we'll just infer list of products. Okay, so go ahead and save that. You know what? Just to make things easier, we'll just go open up the other project that we have done that for, and that would be this one. Just save a little time here. And this is not the right one. Alright, so back to our project here. Let's go into our home controller. And we'll just create a private method. Get products. Oops. Resolve on this so it knows what it is, and we're going to say var equals new list. Actually, I could just say new products. And within this, we're going to say new product. ID equals 1, name equals Coke, and then we get a comma, new product, ID equals 2, name equals Pepsi. Okay, and we'll just stop there with that, and then we'll just hit return model. Okay, so that should be fine, and now we'll just go ahead and modify the index page here. So we're going to say our model equals get products, and we're going to return the model here. Okay, so now we're passing a model to our index. So let us go to our index page here, want to reference our model class, or our products class rather. So go say MVC mobile template models products with an S, and what we want to do is display our products here. So we're going to say H3 products, and our list. And I'm going to go ahead and copy the HTML5 attributes here to our list here. Of course, you gotta make it like that. And now I'm going to say razor syntax. So we're going to say for each var product in products, actually in model, but that's the idea, in products. What we want to do is create a list object, and within that list object we want to do an HTML5 or HTML.display for m model product dot name, and then actually, yeah, that's right, HTML5 dot display. Oops, actually that's supposed to be label 4 here. So then now it's display 4 product dot name. Okay. So now that should give us a label and a display for our model. So we can go ahead and run this and see what we see. Okay, so there was a quick example of actually modifying the mobile template and actually putting something custom within it and showing how it automatically will get the HTML5, the jQuery mobile look and feel, and automatically pick it up. So I hope you use the mobile template if you're doing mobile specific development. Again, if you're doing kind of a hybrid between traditional website with MVC and mobile using the same web application, you definitely want to do the internet application template version versus this mobile template version, so you can do both of them. Otherwise it would be a lot harder to kind of segregate the two if you started with a mobile template and then tried to do a traditional MVC web application off of a mobile template version.